Welcome back, guys, to Barcoded Chats with your girl Niteria and
Sydnee.
You know we're coming back with the hottest food review, the good gossip.
We want to thank you guys for tuning back in for the 6th episode. We appreciate your listens, your likes. Keep subscribing, keep sharing us. Let's keep growing together. And make sure to follow us on all social media at Barcoded Chat.
Yes, thank you guys so much for the continuous support and the shares. We appreciate it. And because of you guys, we're here.
So make sure you stay tuned for the entire episode. Today things are going to be a little different. No Potomac review at the end, but we are going to still give you some hot topics, a little TV, and a food review. So here we go.
So this week's food review, we went to Krab Kingz Seafood, located off of Antoine and West Little York, for all my Northside people.
Fofo.
Economics area, for anybody that don't know. You can go there and get your fried shrimp, your fried fish, your boudin balls, anything, snow crabs. They're known for their snow crabs. So I'm a crab leg ladies. Go ahead and tell your sugar daddies and your hoes to go there and hit the spot.
The corn was hidden too, though. I know everybody don't be looking out for the corn, but ooh, and they put the honey garlic butter sauce, but you have 5 different butters to choose from. Oh my God, it was delicious. So make sure you get on down there for a little Sunday seafood plate, you know?
Yes. So we don't have any dessert reviews, but continue to tune in next week. We might have a food review and a dessert review for you guys.
You know we love to review for y'all, okay? We take one for the team. Now, I finished 7 Deadly Sins, y'all. It was too good. That last episode, though, I'm fine with cliffhangers, but that's not a good cliffhanger. There's too many questions about this season that are still left. What's going to happen to Meliodas? Is Esterosa going to give back those commandments? Is Bond still in purgatory? I need answers. So we'll have to tune back in for season 5 coming on Netflix. We do not have a date. And then if you got HBO, you better be watching Lovecraft Country. You better. That's a great show. From the costumes to the writing to the cinematography. Don't think you can just sit up here and be on Instagram or flash up every once in a while. You gotta watch.
Look, it is a good show. It is a bit spooky. I'll probably rewatch episode 1 and 2 to just make sure I understand what's going on before I hit episode 3, because they did say it was scary.
It is a little scary. It is.
But I have tuned in myself to Housewives of Beverly Hills. Thank you to Sydney. I'm on season 2 watching these crazy white ladies. They have money. They're going through a lot of life challenges that I didn't know they went through. So it's very entertaining to watch them. I got 11 whole seasons, so I got something to watch for a while. What else have I been watching? Of course, we watched Potomac and 90 Day Fiancé. P Valley. I'm so glad you brought up P Valley. Yes, if you have not watched P Valley, you are asleep. P Valley comes on Stars on Sundays. Next week is the season finale, so tune in to that. If you haven't watched all the past episodes, you need to. It is good. It is grimy. It's got sexual scenes. Y'all go ahead and tune in. I don't even want to give you too much because it's good.
P Valley, I didn't know I needed it. You know, I really needed that show. I like the acting in there. I like the costumes in there. I think it's real good, and I think it's showing a different side. This needs to be on TV, okay?
Please tune in so we can discuss.
Okay?
Because it is very good, very entertaining.
Now, let's move to things happening in the news, out in these streets. All right, y'all. So, Niecy Nash got married. If you don't know who Niecy Nash is, Reno 911, and then recently Claus. So, our girl Niecy got married to a Jessica Betts, who I think she writes for all of the top singers and singstress. So, you know, they got the coin over there. Very cute. She was recently divorced, and a lot of us did not know she would pop back up and marry a woman. I don't think anybody knew she was of that persuasion. Welcome to the club,
Look,
Miss
I don't put
Nash.
it past the baby girl. Okay, I don't put it past you.
Welcome,
That's
welcome.
good. Welcome.
Beautiful
to the other
pictures. They're glowing. We love to see it.
Side. Love it.
Speaking of pictures, Adele got a little picture circulating the internet. Miss Ma'am was celebrating that good old Jamaican culture. And the internet, boy, y'all funny as hell. The internet is so funny. Like, they've been pairing her music with all these Jamaican types. And, they've been bringing up old videos of Tom Hanks' son, Chet. And, you know, he be trying to claim Jamaican culture. So, I don't know. We don't know who put these Bantu knots in Adele's head. Don't do that again.
Yes, she might be. They may be thinking that she's resembling black people or she's resembling Beyonce. But who says that Adele can't wear the Bantu knot?
They was twisted cute. But who did them, girl? You said you wanted those. So that was really interesting. A little funny in the streets. So get on Twitter if you have a Twitter account and just type in Adele into the search bar and watch all the stuff pop up. It's pretty funny. It's pretty comical. The last little hot topic we have, but that will kind of lead us into our theme of the week. We have lost Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther. He's done many more movies, but his legacy will be Black Panther.
Wakanda forever.
So, it's sad. It really is. And we were talking earlier that while it is a death, I feel like it's been a different death, or people took it a little bit harder than normal. And I don't know if that's because of the times we in, but I feel like black people really, really took this one hard.
They did take it hard, and I think also the way he passed, they also took it hard because I think people had their mindset on maybe there being a Black Panther Part 2, and them seeing, you know, them probably having their mindset on that, and then them seeing him get sick, and a lot of people thought he was just losing weight for the Jackie Robinson movie that he was doing.
Oh, yeah.
But he wasn't. He was actually sick, and so when he actually passed away from colon cancer, some people were probably surprised, and then some people might have seen it coming. But I know people were trying to, you know, get on him for his weight loss, which is like, regardless if he's losing weight for a good reason, a bad reason, or indifferent, that's not nobody's business to comment on. So for the people that was putting him down for, you know, him losing weight because of, you know, his sickness or whatever it was, y'all wrong for that. And I hope y'all the main ones feeling bad.
Exactly. People, I don't know what happened when we took this shift. Maybe it was because number 45, but y'all just think y'all can say whatever to whoever, and it's just like, do you think for 1 second of how somebody would actually feel about that, or just like, come on, y'all, or do we just really say stuff for shock value? Do we listen to ourselves when we say stuff, like, truthfully?
And people really talking shit because they're envying other people. That's what it is. And social media is making people envy people over things that they don't even have. Over an image that they're portraying to others.
Y'all gotta stop. I've always said, you cannot believe, I don't know what happened 20 seconds before you took that picture, and I don't know what happened 20 seconds after you took that picture. So why would you want to emulate something in a picture?
Right. Just like people taking pictures of themselves crying. That's dumb.
So, like, girl, I saw somebody tweet about that, and they was like, how you really be whole ass going through something but think, let me pick up my phone and let me take a picture because I should share this with other people. Girl, get through it yourself, get over what you're going through, heal from it, and then you can come back and share that with us. But just clout.
That's it.
When did tears and pain become clout?
People love to see other people doing bad, and they definitely don't like people doing better than them. So, you know, watch out for the haters. But like we said, you know, his death did shake the nation. I know they're actually having a petition right now to get a statue for him made. So,
interesting.
That's going on. But we actually had a lot of celebrity deaths that happened in 2020 and 2019 that shook the nation. Kobe Bryant, Nipsey Hussle,
Pop Smoke,
Juice WRLD.
World.
Yep.
Like, it's getting crazy. And then let's not even go down the list of unjustified killings of our other brothers and sisters.
Right.
So
we have all kinds of things shaking the nation. We got police brutality, police killing innocent people, celebrities dying, celebrities getting killed. Like, it's just crazy because the way Nipsey Hussle and Pop Smoke died over a hater killing them. A hater, literally. You have so much hate in your body, it allowed you to manifest to take somebody's life. Like, that's not the energy we got. We can't keep putting that out into the world. And I know 2020 is crazy, and a lot of people have been dying for different reasons. You know, people have been having tragic deaths. People have been dying from corona. I actually had a few close friends that lost parents from corona. They lost grandparents from corona. So, you know, corona's not the only thing taking us out right now, but that's definitely another cause to death. People are scared to talk about it. People are scared to discuss it. People are scared to deal with it. People are scared to see it. But I feel like death is not something you can be scared of. Like, you can't be scared to die. Y'all scared to die?
I am. Or I am. Let me just leave it at I am.
And we're getting to the age where we've had a lot of high school classmates pass away in the last few years. So
we have RIP to all of those members of the 2011 class, some 2010,
some 2012.
And those always kind of shake me, even though we've been out of high school for almost 10 years, you know, and maybe we weren't always close with all the people, but I knew you. You know, like, we were in the halls, we shared words, like, it's a little, can shake you a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like seeing any of our past classmates or friends' deaths, but, you know, shout out to those families, and, you know, our condolences are with you, and you are in our prayers. So why are y'all scared to die?
I don't want it to hurt, and I don't know. I've been around death a lot already, so I don't really know. I just don't want to. I don't know. I'm one of those people that, like, if I was in a movie, I would, like, try to find the immortality vial or something.
I mean, I'm not scared to die at all. I mean, you can't be scared to die because we all gonna die. But like you said, I don't want it to hurt. I don't want to die in a tragic way. That's my thing. I don't want to die like in a car accident or like being murdered. Like, no, like, I just want to die peacefully in my sleep. Like, wake up in the morning and I'm just not there. Like, that's how I want it to be. I don't want to...
You know me, I'm spiritual. Like, sometimes I don't want to talk about this because you put that out into the universe. Like, you put out what you want in life. So
yeah, that's true. You do speak things into existence, but like I said, everybody's gonna die and everybody has their time, and if it's your time, it's your time. So, I mean, yeah, people, like, I do see what y'all saying. Like, I do see, like, yeah, I remember her posting, I remember other people posting, and then something like that happened. But we're not speaking that into existence. We're just talking about it on the podcast. Just seeing how our viewers' heads are at.
I mean, death is, you know, it is very real, and it is going to happen to everybody. And, you know, death is all around us right now with all this COVID. 180 some people didn't die. We got to deal with that. Like, we're literally living in a time where people are kind of dying at the rates of, like, you know, that stuff we learned about in history books in school that they tried to, you know, the flu and the pandemics. And so I just think it's funny how people are dying, but we still don't want to, because people are literally dying, but people aren't taking the precautions to stop that. We could stop people's deaths, but we aren't.
People were really, I seen on Facebook, trying to start a petition to stop wearing masks. That's so stupid. Like, first of all, if you're outside, just like outside, you don't need to wear a mask. So really the only places you need to wear a mask is when you're indoors somewhere, like in the grocery store, in the dentist office, like somewhere like that. You can't tell me you going somewhere every single day of your life to where it's preventing you to live your happy life because you got a mask on. Like, I don't feel like it's that crucial where we need to start a petition to not wear masks. Because if we don't wear masks, then more people are gonna get to dying, and then y'all gonna be mad, and then So just keep your mask on. Because we see this corona taking out people. The flu takes out people. Regular colds can take out somebody. So,
yeah. It's just a little crazy. But death is, I guess death is all around us. We do have to, maybe we should try to make it a little bit more not so scary. You know, like people in New Orleans, they don't find it that scary. Their funerals are celebrations. They're parades, you know?
And you have to just think of this as, this isn't the end. Like, this isn't it. This life that we're in right now this is just a portion. That's how I look at it. This is a portion. Like, there's an afterlife. Like, I'm excited to go and meet God. I know heaven is lit right now. Like we talking about all the people that passed away. Like, I know heaven is full of legends and full of loved ones, and I'm pretty sure it's a hell of a lot better than it is here. But hey, you can't look at it as like, oh, it's something like so depressing after this life. Like, no, you have to look at it as like, look, this is something we're prospering on to. I don't know. Like, you just have to look at it as something better. Like,
I do try to have a positive outlook for afterwards. I have a little different beliefs. I don't know if I see heaven, but there's reincarnation, and those people are somewhere, and hopefully we can meet with people again. I hope that I end up when I pass, if I pass, maybe I'll find immortality, but
not the if.
I'm hoping that like it's just being reborn into different dimensions, and not necessarily being reborn into a different dimension of myself. I don't mind if it's somebody else, because I do believe, you know how people think like your past life, like on Beverly Hills a couple seasons from now, but Erica, she says that in her past life, she was a young boy who was captured and held captive on a young prince who was captured and held captive on a pirate ship.
And how did she know that?
She says sometimes she'll just be doing stuff and she has flashbacks of stuff, and she's like, I know I've never been anywhere like that, so I don't know how I can see some. Like, she says she has like flashbacks and stuff, and then they had like a little seance thing, and somebody brought that up. So I don't know, I stuff like that. I think I have past life of somebody who was like a leader or just like a very high ranking person, just from the way that I tend to do things and carry myself and the way that I feel about myself. Like, have y'all never got feelings of like who you could have been in a past life?
Maybe I've been here before. Like, I have an old soul, but as far as like I was a little girl before I was a little boy. Like, nah, I don't know nothing about that. Like, but I do think I am an old soul. Like, people have told me all the time, like, oh my gosh, I feel like you've been here before. Like, if I have, I don't know about it.
But stuff like that, you might have been here. You might have been somebody else. Yeah, little stuff like that. That's the same.
But I ain't getting no flashbacks of being locked. No.
Well, that was just Erica. I've never had flashbacks, but people have those feelings sometimes as well. So it's interesting.
Well, if y'all did die, would you want to be buried or cremated? First of all, one of my fears is being buried alive, but we won't be alive. So, but just imagine like your body being burned, like. No, yeah, can't get jiggy with it. My mom actually wants to be cremated. She said she can't think of being buried, but you ain't gonna be thinking.
See, I don't know, because my mom actually wants her body to be donated to science. She says she wants her body to be used. She doesn't think it should be buried or burned. She's like, she wants medical students to be able to make discoveries using her.
That's interesting.
So, I don't know. Buried, I wouldn't do that for my family. That's a lot of money. And for what? I don't even visit my daddy that much. So, you don't need to come visit me. I'm dead. I'm with you.
I want to be in one of the, what's it called? Not a morgue. Like where Brandy on Moesha, where her mama was buried. And my mama said she wanted to be cremated because she wanted to split her ashes. In between me and my brothers.
No, I would want to be dispersed somewhere.
Don't sprinkle me no damn where. Don't sprinkle me no damn where.
No?
Like on that, was that movie when she threw the ashes and it got all over her? And she started choking. I was like, oh no. See,
I'm dead.
They say it's a certain way you have to throw the ashes Don't throw me. Don't sprinkle me. Sit me up there and let me watch you do what you do every day.
Okay. Well, you can't really see because you're in the urn, but that's neither here nor there.
My soul is watching y'all. I'm in the house with y'all.
Like my mama, she want Patron shots her funeral. She don't want nobody to be sad.
That's live. I want everybody to smoke weed at my funeral.
We will.
And laugh. Not that we will. What makes you think I'm not gonna outlive you? Yeah,
people can be so funny about death though too.
Yeah, I'm not a funeral person. Like, literally the only time I go to a funeral is if it's a family member, an immediate family member, or it's somebody that I'm really, really close to. But as far as that, I don't like funerals. They do make me uncomfortable. It makes my anxiety high, and it makes me really emotional, and that's just something I just do not want to deal with.
No, I get that. I had to go to a funeral in COVID. My aunt passed away back in May, and that was interesting. Just because, like, you had to limit the amount of people, so we kind of low-key had to stand outside while somebody else finished up, and then we could go in, but then you only could allow, like, 25 people, and, like, it was just a lot, and then so you had to be social distance when we sat in there, and, like, yeah, it was kind of a lot going on, but it is what it is. She lived a good life, you know? I think I'm a little, I guess, desensitized is a word, or, like, I don't let it throw me.
You're numb to it.
I've lost people, like people close and stuff, and just like it is what it is. And like I've watched my friends lose people close, and you know, it just, I guess it just is what it is, and I'm just numb. We thought we were gonna lose my aunt a couple months ago. She pulled through, but had to talk my cousin through. I was like, look, if she died, and this is what you need to do, this is how you need to behave, this is how you need, like all this kind of stuff. So
death hits me the same every time. Yeah, like I said, I had a friend lose her dad and her grandpa during Corona, and her mom got Corona, but luckily she pulled through, and she did invite me to the funeral. I did decline due to me not liking funerals and COVID, so instead I sent her a beautiful plant to her house for my condolences and from my family to hers. So if you're not able to make funerals during Corona, just make sure, you know, you show people that you're still thinking about them, and that you know you're praying for them and you're there for them if they need you. But like people say, give people their flowers while they're alive. And it's sad to say that it's just now taking people 2020 to realize that like, oh, I shouldn't hold anything against it because people are dying. Like, yeah, people been dying every year, but it's taking 2020 and celebrities dying and coronavirus for people to realize that their relationships and their, you know, friendships are really meaningful to them. Like, it shouldn't take near-death experiences for you to realize how important people are in your life. Like,
it really shouldn't. That's a good point, because just like even with a lot of people, or people that quote unquote were canceled or bad or something, like people choose, oh, now you want to use their death, and now you want to find all these nice words, and now all of a sudden we have such nice things, and we can come together and we can heal together. But if they were alive and they did something, you would tear them down immediately, and you wouldn't even think twice about it.
Right.
Like, yeah, don't act funny when somebody died. Like, I don't know. Yeah, we just gotta switch up all of this hate, and when you want to try to be good to people.
Yeah, and people love to, you know, post and say all this after somebody gone, but when they were here, it was no chit chat, it was no nothing. Now you got all this to say because the person ain't here to say nothing about it. Like, come on, just be respectful to them as if they were here. Don't be on that fake. I'm saying this out my own mouth. Y'all hear me? Y'all heard it here first. If I die and ain't nobody been fucking with me before I died, don't let them post no RIP, no nothing. We wish you was here. I love you. Oh, no, none of that. I'm telling you that now. You better cut it short. Period. No fake love. They wasn't fucking with me when I was here. Don't let them fuck with me while I'm gone.
So, since we're talking all about death, but death still kind of has to have a purpose, and your life has a purpose. So I guess, what do you want people to say about you? You know, what do you hope people will say about you? What do you want to leave behind, you know? What do you hope you can leave
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to leave a positive, hopefully a positive, you know, life behind. I mean, people love to say I'm the funny friend. So hopefully people, when I die, people be like, oh, she was so funny. Like, she just made me laugh all the time. Hopefully people say that. People probably gonna say I'm a bitch, but that's also true. So they ain't lying. But I feel like I'm gonna leave a bomb legacy, hopefully. I mean, like, I'm only 27, so I still have a life to live. So hopefully I can, you know, make my last few years, hopefully, on the earth worth it.
Definitely want to make sure I leave a presence, but I also want to be able to leave, like, I guess let's say businesses are just tangible things. I want to be able to build things and pass the name down and leave my name behind, since I am a female. But definitely, because I feel like that's kind of like how I felt. Well, at least how I felt about my dad. So I feel like I just want to do that. I want to leave, like, you just want to leave a good legacy to your name, good things. You want people to say, you know, she was a helpful person. But we're all growing. We're all trying to get there.
Yeah. If you have any, you know, death things you want to talk about, you know, you can send us email, you can DM us, tag us.
We will be asking a question on the IGs later this week, so tune in, tap that poll. But you can definitely send us questions to barcodedchats@gmail.com, and just let us know if you have any thoughts, you just want to get something out about this episode that you want to share. We are all ears.
So thank you guys for tuning in to episode 6. For all my Houston people, stay with us. For all my out of town people, come with us. We're in these Houston streets with Barcoded Chats. Let's get it.